must be so proud of this film. I mean, it's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Proud to be in it.
Yeah, proud of everyone else that's in it. Proud of the crew. Proud of Chris.
Well, you're both on fire. You're both having fabulous careers.
Oh, that's nice.
In every big movie that comes along.
For now, we'll see. You know how it goes.
Don't put that out there. We're only way is up from here.
Working on a Christopher Nolan historical fantasy epic, does it get much better?
It's beyond, I think, your wildest dreams. Tom, obviously, he got the call first, and he got to come home and, kind of let me know that I had a meeting as well, and my, socks were knocked off.
For me, it was extraordinary. When I did get the call, I actually cried. I was like, I'm going to go meet Christopher Nolan. Oh my gosh, wow. Just to actually be in his company, I was happy with that. To be involved in something where there's so many people that you admire for so many different reasons is incredibly rare.
I was so excited to be able to do interviews with you, because I was like, we didn't get to meet.
Yeah.
And I think you're extraordinary, and the work in this is like beyond.
Who's looking after your wife and son? My dad is coming home.
Why does this text resonate, 3,000 years down the track?
I know the world's been waiting to hear two actors interpret it. I just think it's the whole idea of Zeus's law, the idea of, treat others as you would be treated. It's such a simple concept, but we don't do it as well as we should. And I think that the story revolves around the idea that there's consequences to that.
Or better Hollywood parents than
Anne Hathaway
and Matt Damon.
But
Come on.
how do you think
Come
we
on.
felt? We kept looking over at him like, he made it.
And you're both dealing with that Robert Pattinson. He's a nasty piece of work, isn't
How
he?
good is he in
God,
this?
he's
very
good.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, when the film was done, I called and I left him this unhinged voice memo, just like screaming about how much I loved him in the movie.
This character must have been a joy to get into.
It was phenomenal. I was also mildly terrified, which I think is a healthy feeling, because you always want to make sure that you're doing your best for somebody, but that also that you can really, really deliver for yourself.
You're a man who needs to control his fate.
Your infinitely better half is in the film as well. I mean, that must be a blast, right?
Yeah, amazing. And also, the greatest gift that Chris gave me on this job is that he let me tell her that he wanted her to be in the film.
She just told me that.
I got the call to meet with him. I sat down, he gave me the script, I came home, and I probably shouldn't have done this. It probably goes against the Nolan protocol, but Zendaya and I read it together, and we were like jumping around the house.
Let you take it home?
Yeah, I don't know if I should have said that. But I think it's because I'm super dyslexic, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna need like hours to read this. I was blown away by the part and the offer. I went to meet with him the next day to obviously say like, dude, I wanna do this movie. And then he asked me a question. He said, do you mind if I ask you a question? And please don't take offense by my asking it. And he said, would you mind if I asked Zendaya to play Athena? I remember being like, why?
What's offensive
Why
about
would I
that?
take offense to that? Like, are you kidding me? Like, that sounds like the coolest thing ever. So I remember when I got home, she was like, how was it? And I said, it was great, but hold on. And I handed her the script, I was like, you should read this again. She was like, but I read it yesterday. I said, no, trust me, like, you should read it again, but just read Athena really closely. And the little corners of her mouth just picked up, and she was like, what are you saying? I was like, he asked me to tell you, do you want to play Athena? It was one of the best.
That's amazing.
It was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you,
Nice
lovely
to
to
see
see
you.
you.